Hey guys, so I'm making this video to let you guys know how semen retention changed my life. And I know there's like a bunch of people out there that's like skeptical. But first, I just want to say if you are skeptical, go and do it for like 2 weeks. Trust me, you will notice the differences. It's just that this world, it's so hypersexualized that people can't even go like even more like a couple days without doing it, or even a week or something like that. And that's why they go online to YouTube channels, they go onto Reddit pages, and they just spout negativity of saying it doesn't work. If you haven't tried it, I don't feel like you should like put your opinion on it, but I digress. I'm gonna tell you how I got started and the benefits I've noticed. And who knows, if this video kind of picks up traction, I'll do more videos like this in the future. But yes, it's a real thing. And the reason I did it because in 2022 going into 2023, man, I lost my job, lost my girlfriend, and I was like, yo, I gotta like hop on a self-improvement grind and just get myself out of that situation. So I'm feeling a lot better. And you know how it is when you go through a breakup, but I've always been like a self-improvement junkie. But that year I kicked into overdrive, and that's when I did some research and I started seeing some things on semen retention. I was already kind of doing nofap. I'm like, but okay, semen retention is kind of taking a little bit extreme, but let me try it. So as soon as I tried it, combined with like all the other healthy habits I was doing, oh my God, I was seeing benefits like within 2 weeks. And I was like scrolling Reddit pages. I was seeing like what the benefits were: female attraction, magnetism, getting lucky. And I didn't believe it when I was reading it. But then when you're on it, oh my God, you get a whole lot more stares from girls. Girls seem nervous when they talk to you. They want to be in your presence a lot more. And like, I've been on a self-improvement journey for like 2, 3 years, so I haven't always looked like this. I was like your typical nerd, just into anime, into Marvel comics. And I'm not gonna cap and say like I didn't get any girls. Like I had a girlfriend, I got girls, but it would only be like through like being friends with them for a minute, and then I guess they're like, okay, I'm finally gonna give him a chance. But semen retention, I feel like you unlock that real masculine energy where you're not afraid to take risks. Your confidence is through the roof. I'm going up to girls, I'm talking to them, and I was working at Chick-fil-A at the time, and I got like a couple numbers and Instagrams just from being on the cashier and just talking to them. And I was thinking, because I had just started that job, I'm like, okay, it's probably because I'm a cashier. I'm talking to a whole lot more people. But the longer you stay on the journey, the more your awareness grows, and the more you notice things that you wouldn't notice, like if you weren't on it. Like all these things I was seeing is because my perception was just going up. I was paying attention to these things. And you guys also got to realize too, women, they have this natural built-in intuition. When you hop on semen retention, guys kind of get that intuition. And then once you're on it, you start seeing how out of tune guys are when it comes to girls. Now that I'm on it, I go into bars and I be noticing the most creepiest things that guys be doing. And I'm like, whoa, was I like that? Like when I wasn't on semen retention? I could not tell you, but you're able to see these things a whole lot better. It's just really crazy. And a lot of people do want to talk about the female attraction, and it's cool. You will attract more women, but one thing to be careful with that is those women are only after your energy. So if you're on it and you attract a girl, I personally say don't do anything with them unless you feel like you have a really genuine connection, and invest in you first. Investing in you like it's the most important part, because if you don't have genuine connection, if they haven't invested in you, once you guys sleep together, she's gonna dip. She takes your energy and she dips, and then you're just left being a shell of your semen retention self. But if you stay on it and you just keep cultivating that energy, and you stay disciplined, and you're not engaging with any low vibrational women, you will find a high vibrational girl. You just really got to stay disciplined on this journey. And to those that haven't done it, all these things I'm telling you is going to sound like fabricated. It's going to sound too out of the ordinary. But trust me, once you hop on it, you're going to see what I'm telling you. And also too, like when you're on it, for me at least, it triggered a spiritual awakening. And I had mine within a month of being on it. And I thought I was going crazy. I'm like, whoa, I'm starting to see things for how they actually are. Like you start seeing through the matrix, you start seeing all these different things. And how I'm talking, people that are on a journey and have done it, you're going to see my videos and they're going to resonate with me. And that should tell you that it's real. Like, if everyone's doing it and they're all experiencing the same things, like, we're not making these things up. And that's how I was able to discern which semen retention videos were fake and which ones were not. Because I can tell when I'm watching a video, just how they're talking and the same things they're saying, I'd be thinking to myself like, oh, I went through that too. So this person is really about what they say. But yeah, I covered the female attraction. I covered you're gonna have a spiritual awakening when you're on it. Your awareness is through the roof, and you're super lucky, and you can manifest super easily. And that's something I just discovered like earlier this year. I finally had like a really long streak going. My awareness was going up, and I started noticing things like, just to give you guys some context, I was addicted to like beating my meat for like 20, 23, 20, 25 years. Like, I've had girlfriends. I was still doing it when I was with them. I think, was it this year? Yeah, earlier this year. So we're in 2025 now. So the beginning of 2024 was when I really kind of like had like a long streak going. And I started noticing things that I haven't noticed before. Like, when my whole life of being like up to like whatever age I was in 2024, 28, 27, I wasn't the biggest fuck up, but I felt like my luck was bad. And I feel like that's only because I was just like releasing like every day. But when you start actually holding onto your seed and you hop on semen retention, the thing is, this is a spiritual practice. You're doing things that's going to really set you apart from the norm and make you the 1%. So you start raising your vibration. And when you start raising your vibration, everyone's on a certain frequency, you get me? And the things that you currently have in your life is only because you're vibrating at that certain frequency. So once you start raising it, you're going to start attracting things that matches that frequency. I was getting like free tickets to hockey games. I was getting more money, which allowed me, because I was even thinking to myself like, okay, money's coming in, jobs just offer me hours. I was getting raises. I went from like not having like any tattoos to getting a full tattoo sleeve like in a matter of like 6 months, all over my chest, all over my arms. That's just because money was just coming in. But what happened with that, and that's going to be a video for a future date, is things were coming in so fast. And you got to imagine this. If I went my whole life not really having too many nice things. One second. Where was I? Yeah, so if I went a big majority of my life of not having anything, and all these things start coming in, I was getting female attention, tattoos was coming in, jewelry was coming in, like job opportunity raises. How do you think a person that went their whole life not really receiving that, and then they're getting it? You get me? I started thinking like, I'm not deserving of this. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, I was like, how people are treating me, they're giving me respect. I'm like, yo, I can't deal with it, because you start getting imposter syndrome. You start thinking like, I'm not deserving of this. So then the self-sabotage comes. I had a long streak. I released. And then, bro, I lost my job. Like, I lost my job. I became broke. I lost my car for a little bit, which I got back though. So that's another thing that made me realize that like, this is a real thing, because, and I'm going to be super vulnerable with you guys. So when I release, like after semen retention, like I have addictive personality. So when I go a long time without doing it, I go to the extreme. And how semen retention works is like you're on a high vibration, like you're attracting all these things. But then you release. This is my personal belief. I believe if you release one time after a long streak, you're going to be good. You're not really going to have that much bad luck. But if you keep releasing and releasing and releasing and releasing, you're just dropping down your vibration. And that's when the bad luck starts coming, and then your frequency, you have to get back to the reality that you're at. So that's my experience with it. Just know that that's the most favorite thing I like about it, is whenever I'm on it, I can manifest super easily. Like, I just got a new job opportunity. Money's coming back in the bank again. Female attraction is there, and you just start attracting things, and you're aware to see where the opportunities lie and where you need to go to do the things that you want to do, if that makes sense. But I promise I wasn't going to make this video over 10 minutes. If you guys enjoyed the semen retention video, let me know in the comments. Let me know your experience. And if you guys want to hear more about this, let me know, and I got you guys. But But title of my channel, You're Not Alone. We're all chosen ones. We are all going through like the same BS. Don't think you have to shoulder it by yourself. My intention with this channel is to create a community of people where we can talk about these experiences, because let's keep it real. If you're chosen, the people that's in your 3D right now is just not it. So yeah, catch you guys on the next one. Peace.